But I'm back. These work? Ayo! I'm sorry. I'm having glitches already. She's back. I'm back. I don't know what I did. Yeah. I don't know what I've done, honestly. But we're back. Okay, is that my friend? Hi, friend. Hi, friend. Hi, birthday friend. I'm sorry. Mouse, how does this sound now that I've changed it a bit? Oh, no, I didn't want to go back.
It's okay, no biggie.
Oh.
It's okay, no biggie. It's okay, no biggie.
How's that sound? Hold on. Oh, so you're streaming friend? Yeah. She's streaming the OG Pokemon. The OG Pokemon server, naming the Pokemon after Nancy characters. Ooh. But messed up the rivals. How'd they mess up? Who'd they pick? Or how'd they spell it? Instead of... You wrote Shuri. Yep, Shorty. But I get it. Oh, speaking of Shorty, I completely forgot to mention it when we were playing it the other week. In Nancy Drew and the Legend of the Crystal Skull, Shorty's model was the Gumbo Chef. You could just see like his checkered shirt and his apron, and I completely forgot to bring it up. Oh, that's gonna mess up the ending? Nah. It's fine. Hold on, I can come out of this. Does this have subtitles? I don't know. Sorry, the rival's name isn't here because of the binary code that's programmed into the game. It won't recognize Shorty. It's probably because it's like one of the originals, so they probably thought it was like an insult name. So they probably like blanked it. Oh. I probably should have seen what that said. Excuse me. I'm also on a new controller, so I'm still adjusting to it. Run, phone. I have 3 different run buttons? Ooh. Okay. I'll probably get that rehashed in a tutorial, but it's fine. It goes like you're a Pokemon, it won't recognize Shorty, that's modern code. That's actually really funny. Just getting denied the name. Okay. Yeah. We're ready to go. Ready to start the birthday game with Syberia. Is it pronounced the same way as the location, Syberia? Or is it something else and I'm just completely straight past my head? Okay. You can review the help tutorial at any time in the options menu. Yes, oh, it is that way. Awesome. Valadilene, Syberia. Valadilene, Alps, France. In France. Yes, It's a little drummer boy. Oh, it's a funeral procession. I feel a bit sad when it was Ooh. They're all like robots. I want her coat. Ooh, bonus. Use the left stick or right stick to move. A to interact.
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further. I wonder who can help me.
I can. I'm a big strong leggy. Leggy. I'm a big strong lady. I can do it. Little bow. I have 3 boyfriends. Ooh. Oscar, Charlie, and Jensen. Oh hell yeah! They're perfect boyfriends. Perfect boyfriends. Oh. Ooh. Okay, I like how it slides. Okay. Welcome to Valadilene, the world capital of mechanical toys. Let yourself be transported by the magnificent landscape surrounding Valadilene, a small charming town tucked away in the Alps, and by Vorarlberg Manufacturing, whose exceptional savoir in a specialized world of luxury mechanical toys and automatons is at the root of Valadilene's reputation around the world. For 800 years, the Vorarlberg family has passed its knowledge from generation to generation, perfecting the art of that particular branch of clockmaking that breathes life into complex networks of cogs, spindles that make up automatons. Its creative wonders once defied belief and drew the admiration of young and old alike. People would come from across Europe for a chance to vie for the right to own one of these fantastic toys. Unequaled savoir. At the heart of the mechanical automaton is its motor. A series of spindles are set in motion to music via a set of cogs. Attached to the spindles are cams that are shaped in the image of the music. In turn, they command a series of rods, which control the gestures of the toy at their tips. And a little bit, I'm shit. Oscar is a robot in the game. Ah, okay. So your boyfriends are Oscar the robot, Kitty Charlie, and Jensen. Hot damn boy. Hot damn the boy and the boys. Ooh. Oh, we have a person there. Okay. Oh, okay, that's them drawing. Okay.
Hi there.
Hi
What
there.
are you doing? Can I see?
No, too difficult. Momo's work very difficult.
So,
Okay.
your name's Momo. I'm Kate.
Momo do like Hans. He draw.
Hans?
Don't disturb Momo. Momo work difficult.
Will you show me your drawing?
No, not finished. Go away.
I've just arrived. My case is a little heavy. Can you help me take it up to the room?
Momo strong. Very strong. But no time. Momo very busy.
I
Okay.
guess I'll let you continue working.
Okay. Oh, sorry, before I click. Lobo, Oscar the robot sharply pointed to me. Oh, Charlie from Nancy Drew. Ooh, not a bad pick, not a bad pick. Oh, okay. Reception bell key. Ooh. Okay, so I have these two.
I need a key.
I need a key. Ding. Ding. Ding.
Okay, okay, I'm coming.
Hi there.
Hello there, ma'am.
I would like a
okay.
room. My company should have made a reservation in the name of Walker. The company is Marson and Lormont Associates. The name is Kate Walker.
Of course, Miss Walker. You are in room 6 on the next floor up.
I love
Thank
this
you.
man's mustache.
Could you possibly take my luggage up, please?
Your luggage? Why, of course. Please do excuse me, Miss Walker. We have been neglecting our duties. Guests are so rare these days that we forget our manners. So you're the American woman? Is it true what people say? That you've come to buy the factory?
Not factory. Anna's house. Hans' house.
Excuse me?
Would you quiet down, you mischievous little boy? I imagine our little town must disappoint you. You see, today is very sad for us. It's a day of mourning. Today is the funeral of Miss Anna.
Momo sad, but Hans not dead. Hans long way away. Anna told Momo. Anna liked Momo very much.
That's enough, Momo. Stop pestering the lady. Now go on, scram. Get out of here, you hear?
Oh, he was not happy about that.
What was I saying? Oh, yes, Miss Anna. Such a great loss for Valadilene, it really is. Because now that she's dead, the factory will close. But you're here to stop that happening, aren't you? Our future is in your hands, Miss Walker.
What? Anna Vorarlberg is dead?
Here's your room. I hope you like it, Miss Walker. I'll leave you to rest for the time being. You must have a lot of work to do. You know, the takeover of the factory is very good news for us here. It would make us very happy to see life return to our valley. If only you had seen Valadilene before. It was delightful. People came from all over the world to buy Vorarlberg automatons. Ah, somebody has left you some mail, I see. Remember, if you need anything at all, we're not far away, Miss Walker.
Okay. Okay, I'll check that in a minute. What's our mail? Dear Kate, our client, the Universal Toy Company, is more than eager to see conclusions from the talks for Vorarlberg manufacturing with view to a takeover in the days to come, and we have received notification to this effect. We are counting on your undoubted qualities as a business lawyer to help bring the negotiations with Madame Anne Vorarlberg, the current owner, to a close. Allow me to remind you that the Universal Toy Company is a multinational which has a monopoly on the toy market. It is a Class A priority client who is also presenting Madame Vorarlberg with a golden opportunity to sell her factory. You should remind her of this fact in case she starts having last-minute second thoughts before signing the purchase agreement. I am under no doubt that you will live up to the great expectations I have in you, Edward Marson. Well, that's going to be a bit awkward.
I should tell Marson about the death of Miss Vorarlberg. I hope this isn't going to get too complicated. I can't see myself staying here too long.
I'll call someone. Oh, do you remember these phones? Oh, absolute bricks, these bad boys. Oh, office, mother, Dan, Olivia. Okay. Guess that would be my office.
Martin and Lormont, how can I help you?
Can you put me through to Mr. Marson, please? It's Kate Walker.
Hold the line, please.
Oh, welcome back, little boy. We're currently calling our boss to tell him that our client...
Hello, Kate. So tell me, how's the case going?
I've just got to Valadilene, and there's a slight problem, Mr. Marson, I'm afraid. Mrs. Vorarlberg is dead.
Ah, that's most unfortunate. But I seem to remember we made provisions for just such a sad eventuality, and we know that there was no heir.
Yes, that's right, but...
So where's the problem, Kate? Contact the notary right away. I'll get my secretary to fax you his address and an introduction letter from the firm.
Very good, Mr. Marson.
Right, I gotta go, Kate. Keep me up to date, okay?
I just...
Oh. What's in here? Oh, let's how we get out. What is this thing? Oh, it's our task. Take Momo 4 objects in the inn. Ask the innkeeper for the facts. Okay. Hello,
I'm back
innkeeper.
again.
Miss Walker?
Oh, we have a whole bunch now. I'm gonna
Hello,
read the list.
my name is Kate.
Of course, of course.
A fax didn't arrive for me, did it?
Maybe. I thought I heard the phone ring.
Do you think you might want to go and check?
Certainly, ma'am. Immediately.
Thank you very much.
I'm sitting up in my seat. Sorry. I'm having to keep my legs stretched because it's still injured. So I'm at a weird angle for this, but it's fine. Dear Martel Alfolta, as you are no doubt aware, our practice is charged with undertaking negotiations for the takeover of the Vorarlberg manufacturing by our client, the Universal Toy Company. It is with great sadness that we learn of the recent death of the manager and owner of the factory, Madame Vorarlberg, with whom negotiations had started. We are under no doubt that Madame Vorarlberg left you instructions before her death, enabling this sale to be concluded. We should remind you of the significant boost the arrival of the American multinational would bring to the economy of your region. It is for this reason that I am sure you will give our representative, Miss Kate Walker, a warm welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
At your service.
At your service. Libo, I love the trains in this. Oh, do we have like nice trains? Oh. Hold on, temporarily, just so I can be a buzzkill. Boom. That is all. I'm just shifting myself up so you don't just have a floating head. But he's okay. Go outside. Okay, I'll go outside in just a sec.
The young boy who was here earlier talked about, Hans. Who is Hans?
Momo was talking about Hans Vorarlberg, Anna's younger brother. But he died a long time ago. Nobody here even met him.
Who is the boy who was drawing here earlier? Is he your son?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. He's not a bad boy, no. Momo is just a little simple, that's all.
What is his connection with Anna Vorarlberg?
Momo is what you'd call the village idiot, and Anna took him under her wing. He must have reminded her of her younger brother, no doubt. And birds of a feather stick together, don't they?
You're implying that Anna Vorarlberg was a little bit slow as well?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. She was a real loner. She kept to herself, that's all.
I just love all these little mechanical robots. I've noticed there are tons of them here in Valadilene.
Be careful what you say. Vorarlberg automatons are not robots. If you want people to like you here, never ever pronounce the word robot.
Okay.
Okay. What is the difference between an automaton and a robot, then?
Well, to tell you the truth, no one really knows.
Did you know Anna Vorarlberg yourself?
Oh, why, of course I did. I mean, well, not really. She was a very great lady. We loved her very much. May she rest in peace.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look around Valadilene. See you later.
As you like, miss.
Cool. And sorry, just before I go outside, little house autism. Ah. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah, 3 different buttons to run. Oh, straight in. Oh, we got a birdie! Go this way. We have the woods up that way. What's on you? What's on you first? Mourning the loss of the Queen of our hearts, let us pay homage today to Anya Vorarlberg, who died peacefully yesterday at the age of 86. The great lady devoted her life to her business and our community. This formidable woman had an extraordinary energy, a force that allowed our Automaton technology to develop and to make our valley continually proud. Her vitality was matched by her generosity and goodness, which has marked all of Valadilene inhabitants. The mayor of our town has declared that today would be a day of collective mourning in honor of Madame Vorarlberg. A funeral will take place this morning at 10 a.m. in the parish church, officiated by the town's own priest. Nothing more in the house, go towards the blue desert door. Okay. Let's go back this way. Oh yeah, right. Oh, here it is, I can see it.
Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works.
Perfect.
Doesn't look like that works.
I can't get in just yet. Oh, Lily won. Good. Well, at least you have 30 years of humour on it now. Do I need to find something for this? Okay, I don't have anything just yet for it, so I'll have to find something.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there. This thing's jammed.
So
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Oh. Okay.
No point. It's locked.
It's locked. Okay, so that's the end of this street. Okay, so we need something for that door, like some oil and something for the last door. Oh, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. What a pleasure to meet such a lovely young lady honoring our aging streets. Please, please sit yourself down next to me so we can enjoy the air together.
It would be a pleasure, but I'm afraid I don't have the time. Some other time, maybe.
I hope so, miss. I remember when these streets were full of vibrant life. In those days, there was a charming encounter to be had round every corner. Our good little town of Valadilene is not what it used to be.
It looks like things have changed a bit around here.
Our children have all left the valley. They need to earn a living, don't they? Can't really blame them. You have to move with the times, don't you? And it's not at the Vorarlberg factory that they'll find jobs. Being excluded from the world is not an easy burden to bear, believe you me, miss.
But it's such a pretty little village.
I can tell you're not from these parts. I hope you enjoy the pleasures that we still have to offer. Good day to you.
And to you. Oh, where are we going over here?
No point. It's locked.
Ah,
I'll come back when the funeral is over.
okay, so let's wait for the funeral to be over. Can we explore this way? Nope. Okay. Report back to Marson, take Momo's 4 objects in the inn, and find the notary's house. Okay, so I'm guessing the notary's house is the one that's locked. Oh, my bad. Oh. The automaton at the top scared me for a second there. My bad. Oh, can't run inside, okay. Tiny cogwheel, tiny cogwheel. Ah, medium cogwheel. Okay. There's nothing inside, but I just found the 2 cogs. Small cogwheel and a large cogwheel. And now find the notary's house. Oh. Okay, we can run again. Are they for this one? What are these for?
Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works.
Okay. So not for that door. Well, that's it. Ah, no stress, no stress. You're obviously going to have a better idea of what's happening in this game than I am.
The door's locked.
You know
But
it.
I've still
I've
got to
gone
get in there.
I've gone in
If
fairly
that's going to
blind this
work,
game.
it looks like something's missing.
How-
This thing's jammed.
Damn.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing. It doesn't work.
Okay, let me check. Real. No, it'd be the second fax. Ooh. Cutscene. bonus? Wait, what's bonus? Oh, guess this is going in here. Oh, he's got a little tiny automaton just underneath me. That's cute. Do I go this way? I want to snoop before I go into his.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing. If that's going to work... If that's going to work, it looks...
Okay. Anything else? Okay, now we'll go inside.
Hello, sir.
Miss Walker, I presume. Have you had a good journey?
Everything went very smoothly. Thank you.
Do take a seat, Miss Walker, please.
Nobody's in the kill. Yeah, I gotta admit, that's kind of a cool way to be like, oh, I need to speak to this person in this house. Let me just have my robot head just magnify glass your meanings here. This one? This one.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course, I was waiting for you.
I am the legal representative for the Universal Toy Company. I'm responsible for...
So I understood, Miss Walker. Miss Walker, I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Whoa there. Everything was agreed. We'd obtained Anna Vorarlberg's consent, and her death does absolutely nothing to invalidate that. Now I have to be back in New York the day after tomorrow, Metro Alphotaire. My client and I are impatient to seal this deal.
I understand only too well, Miss Walker. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me? An heir? But Madame Vorarlberg never married, as far as I know. And in my last conversation with her, she absolutely never mentioned this detail.
Miss Walker, believe me, I was more surprised than you are. Anna Vorarlberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died. Understand, Miss Walker, that had I known about this earlier, I would have informed you. I shall read you the document in my possession.
Yes, please.
I am so very old. It seems that today life is slipping away from me more quickly than I imagined, and I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So, I must make this confession to you now. My brother, Hans, is still alive. It would not surprise me if you find this difficult to believe, but it is indeed the truth. You must remember his death, his funeral, too. Even though you were very young at the time, it was but a sordid charade dreamt up by our father. To him, the very idea that his only son should wish to leave Valadilene and abandon the family business was unbearable. When Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe this too.
It's a bit excessive.
He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive. So when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory.
Okay, I see. If Hans Vorarlberg is not dead after all, then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him? Where can I reach him?
The second half of the letter informs us that Hans Vorarlberg is somewhere in Syberia. I will leave the document in your hands to read at your leisure.
Well, thank you, Cancer. I guess I don't have to read this out loud as he literally just did it for us. There you go. I've never had the chance to see my dear brother again. Fortunately though, Hans and I have remained very close, informed. Throughout the years, I've been able to follow his meandering life as he sporadically sent me news. On occasions, he would write me letters, but they were rare, as my brother, since his unfortunate accident, has maintained a phobia for the written word. However, he has sent me several plans of automatons that I have eagerly had made up at the factory. and I will admit that they have largely contributed to the success of the Railbird creations. Hans had always had a marvellous gift of breathing life into objects through clever combinations of cogwheels and springs. My little brother is a genius in the true sense of the word.
Anna Vorarlberg had no further information to add?
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation, in legal terms, is now clear. If you want to conclude this sale, you have to find Hans Vorarlberg. Apparently, there is a body lying in the town cemetery. There also seems to be some ghost wandering around Syberia. It seems you have your work cut out for you. Believe me, Miss Walker, when I say that I am most sorry for this regrettable setback. Most sorry.
Great. What now, then?
Perhaps you will find out more in the Vorarlberg factory archives. You will find the key in the waiting room. My role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must rest. You see, my health is not excellent at the moment, and my doctor forbids me from working for too long. I will not detain you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not forget to close the door as you go out.
Goodbye, sir.
Okay. Lilbo. Books. Oh yeah, the books. They look so nice. I want them. I want so many books in this house, but I don't have anywhere near enough. Sorry, I love this. Two of my favorite games are playing. Hell yeah. Syberia is an OG. I really like. I'm finding the graphics endearing. I really like it. It's reminding me of like, of course, like the first lot of games like you'd play as kids. Or when we were kids, at least. Wait, what am I? Take the key to the entrance hall, go to Vorarlberg factory, and go to the cemetery. Oh, so I need to go back in. Whoops. But I'm missing
Oh
some.
no, I forgot the notary will be resting.
I really hope it's not. Isn't there? What does it mean, key from the main hall? This thing? Oh, telescopic key. Okay. Oh, phone call.
Hello?
Kate?
Dan, I'm so pleased to hear your voice.
How are you, honey? Did you have a good journey? Have you settled in?
It was long, tiring, damp especially, but I'm okay. Especially when you...
Everything going as planned?
Yeah, I mean, well, not really. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. You know, everything's so different here.
Actually, while we're on the subject, I managed to free myself up tomorrow lunchtime. I'll come and meet you at the airport. I hope the flight from Paris won't be delayed. We're expected at the Goldbergs about 8 o'clock. I hope you have the time to take a shower and change, my poor honey bun.
Dan,
Honey
I don't
bun.
think the Goldbergs tomorrow night is really on.
Don't worry, Kate. You'll be as perfect as ever. Anyway, you never have to wear much to look really great.
Dan, I'm going to have to extend my stay here. There's 1 or 2 complications. You understand?
Kate, honey, what are you talking about? It's only a measly toy factory.
The sale isn't going through as expected. I've got to stay a bit longer. Dan, you don't mind, do you?
But Katie, you can't do this to me. I mean, it's the Goldberg contract. There's millions of dollars on the line here.
I know, I'm sorry. You go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll get back as soon as I can, I promise. Okay, I've got to go. I'll call you back soon. Love you, honey.
I would just like to point out, the one unrealistic part of this game for me is during that phone call, she was not walking around as she was talking. I can't relate. I can't relate to standing still on the phone. I gotta be like doing like... I gotta be exploring whatever space I'm in when I'm on the phone or I can't focus. Oh wait, I need to pick up the telescopic key. Just drop that pole into this guy's hat. Lots of little wheels, that's cute. It's a binary code? What do you mean, sorry? Oh, we got 4 different ways to go. I'll go this way first. Okay, so that one sends us to the factory. Into the corner. I just want to check them all out before I go down any. That looks like where they've like put them on trains and stuff and shoot them off. So we'll go there because I know you see the trains. And then this, that's probably like the office building. We'll look at the trains first. Oh, what? That music change. Can we go this way?
No need to go down there.
Go down there. It said, yes, where are you going? Before I take the stairs. Ooh. Ooh. It's one of these like old-fashioned fancy train cars.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing. These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects. No point weighing myself down.
Okay. Oh my god, seeing like these train cars, it's sort of making me like, it's weird to say crave, but the whole think like Agatha Christie, Murder on the Orient Express, that sort of thing. I really want to do one of those train car rides. Like, just hop on a train, go through like several countries, and just fully just revel in like the old style of the train.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
What did I do? I don't know, but let's pull this wire back in. I'm not going to go up the stairs just yet. Can I walk up here? Apparently not. Oh. Okay, I can't pick up the shovel and the pickaxe. Devastation, honestly. Oh, hello. Can we chat? No? We don't want to chat to the man? Okay. And apparently we can't go that way. Come back for the train. Yes, we're going to what looks like the main factory. Some stairs. Oh, how's that for perspective? I thought that was this thing I'm walking past was part of where the automatons are working, but it's above me. I didn't even think of that. Okay, there's nothing there right now. Okay, let's see if we can go up the stairs. Oh, what's through here? Oh, phone call.
Yes, hello?
Kate, what happened to you, my poor munchkin? I've been trying to contact you for hours.
I'm in Europe, Ma. Job thing.
What? Europe? My God. Oh, I've got such happy memories of Europe. Some of them even involve your father, but that's another that. Where are you? Paris? London? Venice?
Valadilene. Yeah, I know. It's a bit out in the boonies.
What in the world are you doing out there?
You know, business. I've got to see through the takeover of some old family business that's got a few debts. It's a really charming place, but there's one or two weird things going on here. I can't go into it now.
Oh, well, that's right. Your old mother's too dumb to understand it. You really do take after your father sometimes.
Mother.
Kate, you'll never guess who I saw yesterday?
Ma, I haven't got a lot of time, you know.
Frank!
Ma, please. I've got to go.
Frank Malkovich, the Russian opera singer. Well, maybe you don't remember him. He was quite a star in his day.
Listen, Ma, I really don't have the time. I'll call you back.
He is as charming as he always was. We spent a...
Mom, I really have to go. I'll call you back, I promise. Lots of love.
Kate!
Why am I? Oh, poor honey, I put you to work, there was nothing there. Damn, he knows what he's doing. I've seen like people less coordinated than that robot. By people, I mean me. Is there a door there? Oh, is this him? Is this your boyf? Is this your boyfriend? I'm gonna be mean and not click him just yet. That machine salad, I know. I was nuts. I'm gonna have to turn that sound down if I get another one of those noises. In case someone gives you a migraine, I understand.
That looks broken. That looks broken.
You broken. Please don't stand up off that seat or fall. You'll fall.
Oh, many thanks indeed. I am most embarrassed for you to see me like this. I lack a certain completion. You see, nobody here found the time to polish off the finishing touches. Honestly, these days, we really have lost the art of good workmanship.
Yeah, maybe.
With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Could you please state your identity, articulating clearly?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Model XZ2000. My common name is Oscar. I represent the technological zenith of this factory's production. I have been designed to drive a locomotive. A touch messy, but an essential task.
Oh, I'm Kate.
Have you logged my first and last name?
Perfectly. Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Me too, Model XZ2000.
Please, all my friends call me Oscar. This fad for cryptic names is such a bore. Could you imagine being called by your passport number?
I suppose not, Mr. Oscar. Sir.
He makes a good point. Mission.
Do you know where I could find the factory paperwork?
I cannot reply to this question with precision. Try Anna Vorarlberg's office above the machine floor.
Help me.
When you are complete and totally functional, can you help me gather information about Hans Vorarlberg?
I'm afraid I can't, Kate Walker. Duty calls. Once I've recovered my feet, I have to see to my post on the train. It's waiting for its engineer.
Okay.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean something to you?
Of course, he created me. But I am sorry to say that I am yet to meet my maker.
Have you any idea where he might be right now?
No, Kate Walker, but I am sure I would experience great metaphysical satisfaction in his presence.
Okay, tell me about your train.
You said you were a train engineer? What train would that be?
But Kate Walker, you have not seen the magnificent train waiting at the station?
And where is that train going, Mr. Oscar?
The train is going far away. Very, very far away indeed.
Are you taking any passengers?
My duty is to drive the train. Above all, to avoid delays. An engineer prides himself on punctuality. I will agree with you, though, Kate Walker, that a train without passengers is hardly a train at all.
You haven't answered my question.
For further details, please consult Anna Vorarlberg.
Can't quite consult her right now.
Do you know Momo?
No, Kate Walker.
You are a very strange robot.
Automaton, if you please.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Automatons have an additional soul auxiliary, you understand?
I think so.
Tell me about...
Has it been a long time since you last saw Anna Vorarlberg?
72 hours, 32 minutes, and 20 seconds, to be precise. This regrettable absence explains the delay in my production process.
Anna Vorarlberg is dead, Mr. Oscar.
What do you mean by the notion of death, Kate Walker?
Broken. Disactivated. Worn out. Damaged. Unplugged.
Oh, that really is most bothersome. I'd rather counted on finishing my production.
We can help with that.
Can I be of use to you?
Why, you certainly can. I absolutely must have my feet. My hands are model XZ2003. My feet are model XZ2005_B. Be careful. The model XZ2005_A has evidenced some rather embarrassing performance failures.
Like bugs?
Automatons do not have bugs, Kate Walker. They simply display functional idiosyncrasies.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. What do I have to do to get you a pair of feet?
Use the assembly line to construct them. You will need a production punch card, on which is recorded my body design data. Here is my own punch card.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Thank you, Kate Walker.
Okay.
Oscar, I am delighted to have met you. See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Your boyfriend is an absolute gem. I like him. Let's get your boyfriend some legs. We'll get him...
I don't need to do that again.
Wait, find a punch card. Oh, now it's not letting me? But yeah, we're gonna build your boyfriend. Okay, probably upstairs, I'm guessing. Books? Ooh. Musical cylinder.
If that's going to work.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Vorarlberg.
Anyway, he remembers things, it's hot. Hell yeah. Oh, this part? Madame, you have received several warnings from my office concerning penalty charges incurred on unpaid invoices from Company of Colombe. The total debt of which you are responsible currently stands 47,782.46 francs. I strongly advise you to acquit yourself of this debt by sending the necessary funds to our payment centre. In the absence of such a response on your part, I will be obliged to undertake legal proceedings against you to recover the outstanding funds. Put the music box in that thing you see a movie. Okay, I'll do that 2 seconds. Dear Hans, I know how much you dislike the written word, but I do not have time to forge you a voice cylinder. I imagine that someone in your entourage will be kind enough to read these lines to you. I received your latest set of plans. Your project is extraordinary. Your all-time masterpiece, perhaps. Time seems to have no effect on your genius. Quite the contrary. I am proud of you, my dear little brother. Sometimes I find it hard to believe that a century has gone by since the last time I saw you. It only seems like yesterday that you rushed away from Valadilene. We undertook production immediately, following your instructions to the letter. The locomotive was ready within a week. If only you could see it, but you will see it, that much I have promised you. It is magnificent. It seems impatient to set out on its maiden voyage. There is only Oscar left to build. I hope I will finish him soon, but as you can imagine, his mechanism is complex and takes a great deal of time and handiwork. Beautiful. Okay, so that's those. Okay, before I do the movie, can I interact with this giant painting? No. Okay, movie.
If that's going to work.
Do I have the one? I think I might need another one. Oh.
If that's going to work, I don't need to do that again.
Are these like the different materials?
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing. I don't need to do that.
You built the legs somewhere else. Oh, there we go. Like a different building or just in here? I'm guessing they pop out here. Can we go around here though? No. Something needs to drop down from right there. That's it. Oh, here. Okay. I missed it.
That doesn't work.
Oh, it's like a hamster. Water wheel go.
I don't need to do that again. I don't need to do that again.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is done. What did that do though? There's still nothing there.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's...
Wait. Excuse me. You found this area faster than I did? Oh. Well, I'm still stumped. Are you helping me and Pokemon Paul? Yeah.
I don't need to do that again. I don't need to do that again.
Do I need to check out any other building in order to build his legs? Or what am I missing? Maybe I'm missing something else. I'm gonna see if there's more exploration to do first. Like, I know there was like a direction to look this way. What was that? What did I do? Well, I'll see if they got brought inside or something. Let's go. Oh my god, yes. This is It's sort of like you want to go see it in real life, but you know most places won't have this anymore. Oh, so this is inside. Oh, ready for some loud noise? Forgive me. Imagine if you just threw the canister. Okay. Thank you, kind forklift. Now is it from my upstairs? Oh, number 3 is okay.
If that's going to work.
go to them. I don't know what that is. But I will go check it out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wooden legs. Guess what? We got you some legs.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope I haven't made a mistake.
These feet are incorrect, Kate Walker.
How so? I'm guessing it's a different...
Hi.
In the situation I am in,
Oscar, I'm experiencing some problems with the general console.
to my knowledge, the console is in perfect working order.
Okay, I guess I must have forgotten something.
Most certainly, yes. I am counting on you, Kate Walker.
Don't
Okay.
think for one...
But I'm bored of you? Hell no, Oscar. Lubo, it's either the dark one or the light one. You have a pamphlet in your pack. I do. Oh, this one. I don't have a pamphlet. Keep reading. Are those any? Oh, there's more pages! Okay, my bad. Automaton construction takes place in 3 stages. Modelling, mechanics, and casing. The process requires the participation of 20 different specialised trades. In its heyday, the Vorarlberg factory employed over 100 craftsmen. Mechanics, watchmakers, sculptors, tailors, and dressmakers working in separate workshops. Vorarlberg automatons all have 2 distinguishing features in common: their high precision mechanics and their characteristic Vorarlberg wind-up key. That colour? Ah, cool. Devising and assembling each model is a meticulous process. Standard toys are constructed from the local wood, while the most sophisticated ones use more precise resources such as ebony imported from Madagascar. Despite competition from Asia, the Vorarlbergs never gave in to the temptation to produce electrical robots and choose to continue the exploration of the mysteries of the perpetual mechanical motion. The Vorarlbergs have come a long way from their simple jointed puppets of yesteryear. Today their creations are so lifelike one has the impression that they can think for themselves. The first signs of the puppet manufacture in Valadilene go back to the 13th century. While there may be no definite puppet industry at the time, Hermann Vorarlberg's renown was recognised even in the court of the emperor. The artisan H. Vorarlberg and a servant presenting his puppets to the emperor. It is not until the 17th century that Charles Vorarlberg founded the Vorarlberg Mechanical Toy and Puppet Factory, and industrial activity in the valley really took off. The reputation of the Valadilene and its famous toys that just keep growing and growing. As that's Charles Vorarlberg, one of his creations, a large part of the production was devoted to producing theatrical puppets at the time. And up here is Rudolf Vorarlberg managed the business during the glory years of the factory. The turn of the 20th century was Valadilene's glorious age of expressed in the factory's impressive architecture and the main houses of the town. The Vorarlberg reputation crossed the oceans, dispatching its finest precision mechanisms across the globe to delighted buyers who began to believe that Vorarlberg automatons had a life of their own. Since the end of the Second World War, the destiny of the factory has been in the hands of Rudolf Stolter, and Vorarlberg, the last and sole descendant of the prestigious line of craftsmen. This inspiring figure negotiated the business through the end of the war, she breathed new life into production by creating works of art to appeal to experts and enthusiasts alike. Vorarlberg automatons become rare collector's items with highly innovative mechanisms of unequaled ingeniousness even to this day. Ah, okay. So we have the collar now. That one. I need to check the colours. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so tell me this is it. This eagle. Gotta admit, they do look the same though. But this is it. So advanced. Yeah. That was just stunning to
Hi,
watch, honestly.
it's me again.
In the situation I...
Don't thank
Okay.
for... Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope they fit.
Kate Walker, I see you managed to produce 2 XZ2005_B models.
They good? Give him a test run.
Allow me to express a real feeling of joy, Kate Walker.
They really suit you. Comfy?
Very. You are very kind, Kate Walker. I am sorry to have to leave you.
No.
Where are you going?
I must find my train. Its departure is imminent.
No, come back. Stay with me. Okay, so wait. Join Oscar at the station. Explore Anna's office and go to the cemetery. Get papers for Oscar. Okay. Okay. So we'll explore everywhere else first, and then we'll go to the train station again. Oh, train soon. Go get that stamped. Also need to talk to Momo first. Go find Momo. Stamped. What are we getting stamped? But yeah, we'll explore and we'll find Momo. So now one of our things is, I'm guessing once everything's set with Oscar, we'll drive us somewhere. So we should do the cemetery and Anna's office and find Momo before then. So I'm guessing the office building. Oh, can we look at this? Oh, no, but there's something behind it. Key. Okay. Apparently we can't do anything just yet with that one.
That door is locked. I've got to find another way around.
Oh, excuse me. A maze! Oh lord. Can I get this way first? No, okay. Yeah, I'll do the maze first. Oh, hello.
Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
Oh, please don't talk about it. Since my gardener Automaton broke down, there are weeds everywhere. You can't imagine how much work it takes me. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. We're not used to doing without our robot help here in Valadilene. But everybody says that we're going to have to get used to it.
Further down. Oh, that's a little spook. Oh, before I go down that way, let me just check this gate.
No point. It's locked.
Okay. Key. I'm guessing this is for the ladder. Oh. Damn, that's high. Okay, ladder it is. So safe. It's in the attic. Some boots. What do we got here? Hans, 1932.
What on earth is that?
That's a mammoth, honey.
What on earth is that?
He's a woolly mammoth.
Mammoth. You draw mammoth for Momo?
Ah, Momo, it's you. You scared me.
Where were you a minute ago?
What are you doing in
He
here?
followed me up the ladder.
Momo want mammoth picture. Like Hans' picture.
Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me.
Take paper and pencil and draw mammoth for Momo.
You don't give up easily, do you?
Okay, we can do this for you, Mama. We got one right here. We'll just etch that bad boy. Yeah.
Momo, I've got...
Momo, this...
You're a sweet kid, Momo, but I can't draw. Least of all, mammoths.
Draw mammoth easy. Hans draw mammoth. Anna draw mammoth. Kate too.
I mean, maybe I could do a quick squiggle of a box, say, that has a mammoth inside.
No, Momo want a real mammoth.
My goodness, you are one stubborn boy. There's something I'm looking for, but I don't quite know what. I need a clue, anything that might tell me where Hans is. You want to help me, don't you?
First, you draw mammoth for Momo.
And if I help you, you help me, right?
Momo know Kate is kind. Kate draw mammoth for Momo. Then Momo tell Kate secret.
You've got a secret?
First, draw mammoth for Momo.
Okay,
Momo,
I'll give him the thing.
I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
Oh, he's happy.
Thank you. Momo happy. Now follow Momo. Momo show his secret to Kate.
Ooh, a lake. Okay. Oh. There we go. Before I hit him.
The door's locked.
Yeah. Come on. There we go. Oliver, how do you like it so far? No, cool. This thing's actually kind of cool. I'm really liking like the art style of it so far. And like, I'm intrigued to know what's at Hans. Where'd he go? Wait a minute, this was not. Was this not where a moment ago? Yeah, this is the way he went. I'm invested. I'm invested. What was that, the bird? Oh, sorry, I stood on that bird and he did nothing.
I could use one of the oars from this boat as a lever. But how am I ever going to get a hold of it?
Okay.
It's a shame this boat's been left to rot. Now it's full of holes. There you are, Momo. This is some walk you've taken me on. I've got to say, though, it sure is mighty pretty.
Momo come here often. Momo like make splash in water.
Let's chat.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Tell me, Momo, do you really think that after all these years, Anna's brother is still alive?
Anna always say Hans go away, but Hans come back maybe.
Tell me, Momo, I met someone real interesting in the factory. A kind of robot called Oscar.
What's that?
Now, he told me about a train. Anna didn't tell you where it was going, did she?
Train! Train! Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Woo!
Momo, it's okay, it's okay.
He's excited. It's chill.
You are a strange one, Momo. I'm beginning to see why Anna Vorarlberg liked you.
Momo, Momo look like Hans. Momo very proud.
He looks like Hans.
It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like Hans. Momo friend of automatons.
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
We need one of the oars from the old rowing boat. Could you get it, please?
Momo say yes. Momo strong and kind.
I'm sorry. If this boy can get it, why couldn't we have just got it?
Or too far away. Momo not like water.
Okay. Sorry, Momo.
Momo,
Momo this
why have you brought me here?
mammoth doll in cave. Very important for Hans, Anna say.
Cave? What cave? Where?
Momo not liar.
Momo,
Okay. We'll find it. I'll go this way before we go.
I can't go that way.
Why not? You can jump that.
That must be broken. I've got to get a helping hand here.
Then we guess we're putting Momo to work again, Kate.
Momo,
Momo the
can you help me, please?
what do?
Help me open the dam.
Momo strong.
Help him. Oh.
Oops.
Oops. We just speared ourselves with that.
That looks broken.
Can we get to all of it?
Ugh, that oar is all dirty and wet. Ugh, that oar is all dirty and wet.
Don't be a baby. I'm guessing we're gonna have to get something, or is it gonna be like, please tell me we don't get Momo to do it.
Momo,
Momo
I've moved the oar nearer. Be a good boy and carry it for me.
Kate!
Momo say yes.
Just pick it up yourself. She is just using this boy.
Momo,
Momo
I need a hand opening the...
Momo say yes. Momo strong.
Woo.
Momo's strong.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
you,
you are,
Momo.
Momo. Okay, I'm guessing we can maybe cross this puddle now. Yeah. What? Okay. Oh, so this is the cave he was on about. Bonus. Explore the Rauberg's Children's Cave. Oh, some drawings? Why didn't it let us look? Yeah, got some mammoth drawings. Wait, no. We can't look into it. Right. Put the mammoth in the train. Okay. Ring ring.
Hello?
Kate? Is it you?
Well, yeah, who did you think it was?
I didn't recognize your voice, that's all. Must be the distance or something. So, spill the beans. What's Europe like? You lucky lady, you. Honestly, I never get that kind of break.
Well, so far all I've seen of Europe is this tiny village, and frankly, they're not very hospitable. The whole case is getting really complicated. There's this surprise heir I've got to find.
I know. I talked to Lynn, who bumped into Joss, and she had coffee with the head honcho this morning. He didn't sound at all happy. The client's meeting him tomorrow, and when Marston tells him that the sale's not even gone through yet, whoa, you're gonna be pleased you're on the other side of the ocean when that bomb goes off.
Yeah, I get the picture. But so, how about yourself? What's up at work?
We lost the Farah Lou trial. I worked 5 months on that dumb case.
I remember.
So, for a bit of therapy, I went to Boomy's. The sale started yesterday.
Wow, lucky.
It was absolutely crazy, Katie. Absolute mayhem. You know that blue silk top I wanted? Guess how much I got it for?
I don't know, 250,
10
200?
bucks.
$140. Just get yourself back here and I'll go down with you.
Like it's my choice. Look, I gotta go.
Call me soon, huh? I want a blow-by-blow account of every moment of your great adventure.
Get out of here.
It's a lot of
Look
money
after
for a
yourself.
top.
You too.
Yeah, I will.
I bought some shirts the other day and they were like 20 bucks a piece and I thought I was splurging. Yeah. I did need them. I needed them to work as well. I didn't just like waste my money on a shopping spree. I don't have that privilege right now. Wait, where are we going? Still got to explore on his office, but we weren't able to get in there. The door was locked. And go to the cemetery. Okay, do the cemetery first, and then we'll try again for the office. Person have any reports? No, they wouldn't let me click. Yes, cemetery, make gates and motion. Okay. Oh, it's open there. Cool, cool. Oh, ring, ring.
Hello.
Kate, so what's new?
We've got a problem, Mr. Marston.
What problem? Come on, Kate, don't beat around the bush.
There's maybe an heir.
What?
Hans. Anna Vorarlberg's brother. Looks like he's still alive. We can't buy the factory without his consent.
What? What is this? Where's this mystery brother come from? And more to the point, where is he? What did the notary say?
Nothing. I mean, nothing else. You know, sir, it's an odd town here. Everything's odd. The people, things. The situation's not straightforward. I have a small bit of research to do.
Listen to me, Kate. Universal Toys is one of our biggest clients, and I don't care how weird that town is. All that matters is that you do not set foot back in New York before you've tied up the deal. Get the picture.
Yes, Mr. Morrison. You can count on me. Darn it!
It's not exactly your fault, Kate. Check the building out first.
That door is locked.
Never mind.
I've gotta find another way around.
I'll go this way first. We have these. Wait. I'm guessing this will be a small one. This would be the larger size. Oh, okay, we can get in that way. Give me a minute though. Okay, I see stairs down here. Oh, and a back entrance. Oh, okay. 2 back entrances. Okay, we've got like an altar.
I need a key.
Okay, so we've got to find a key.
That door is locked.
Okay, so that's it. Okay, so we've got to find a key somewhere. Okay. Let's go. Oh, that hurts. Sorry, stretching out my leg. Should probably go to a doctor about it, but I don't want to deal with the translation of it, honestly. I'll wait till I physically can't walk. Like, it's fine, I can still walk, it just hurts. Just being a baby. Oh, it's an elevator. There's a head on the ground. Some eggs!
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Do we have anything? No. Okay, we're gonna have to find something for you. Paper? Is there some paper I need to pick up somewhere, or I just need to, like, insert some paper? Oh, I'll go this way first. Oh. Mausoleum?
No point. It's locked.
I'm guessing that's the Hallberg one. Go to inventory. Letter from Anya to the notary. Valadilene Gazette. Next one. Oh, so I'm guessing it's the letter there? Okay. There's blue and purple paper. Blue and purple? Give me, in the attic? Okay, I'll keep an eye out for it. anything here? But they go in slots on that dude. Okay, no stress. Okay, maybe you'll try the office again. Because it said there should just be another way around to get into the office. So I went to the right, so I can try the left. Yeah, can I go this way? I cannot.
The door's locked.
Maybe just try this door again.
I've got to find another way around.
No. Why won't it let me up? There we go. Gotta button mash until it works. Yes, we never looked in here. Okay, there's a thing there. Clock. Okay, so it's just this. Ink bottle. Anya. I guess that does look a bit like over. One sec. Yesterday something terrible happened. I do not know who to turn to or who to talk to, so I've decided to write it down. You, dear diary, are now my confidant and sole guardian of my secret thoughts. Hans lies in the next room, teetering between life and death, and I am terrified. Oh, the injustice of life. First Mama, then Hans. Please, dear Lord, don't take my little brother away as well. Hans made me promise to keep this a secret, but it's a burden too heavy. I know I can tell you, though, dear diary. We discovered a cave in the mountains, a marvellous cavern with ancient paintings on the wall. Only prehistoric man could have painted them, because they were pictures of mammoths, which are prehistoric creatures. That much I know. I hate mammoths now. It's all because of them, and because of what stupid prehistoric children's toy. Why Hans? Or why did you try and take it, and why did I let you climb up there? It's my fault you are in a coma now. Hans, if you die, I do not know how I could ever forgive myself. Hans has still not regained consciousness. Father cannot sleep, and Gertrude cries all day long. Outside the heat is suffocating, but inside the house is icy cold and dismal. I still have hope, though. I know my brother. I know his strength. He'll pull through. He never gives in. Oh, hold on. So May 5th. Okay, so it is going day by day. Okay. I cannot think of anything else but Hans. In all my waking and sleeping dreams, I see his fall over and over. I see his head hitting the rock and his oh-so-pale face softening. I have taken refuge in the attic. It is the only place where I find any peace, wrapped up in all my memories. 5 days have passed since the accident, and Hans has still not opened his eyes. To see him like this is unbearable. Please, God, protect him. Take my life, not his. I feel so desperate, so alone. I want to snuggle up in Father's arms, but I dare not. He is just so impassive. Oh, Hans, don't leave me here. It has happened. Hans has come back to life. He opened his eyes and uttered my name. My name, do you realize? This is the happiest day of my life. I want to take to the streets and sing to proclaim my joy to the world. Thank you, oh thank you, God. 5, 6. So he was in a coma for a week. How wonderful, how beautiful life is. Gertrude and I cannot stop breaking into uncontrollable fits of giggles. Hans even wolfed down his meal today. I know he was tough, my little brother. Even Father smiled at me today when he said good morning. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I'm totally absorbed in Hans' recovery. I have scarcely 5 minutes to myself to return to my refuge and scribble down these words. It's very curious. Whether Hans is hungry, thirsty, or if he wants something, he cannot stop saying my name. He can't bear it when I leave him, even for an instant. Gertrude thinks that I should move my bed into his room to help him sleep better. I hope that father will agree. Okay. Today was the first day that Hans has left the house. We went for a short walk in the garden, but Hans is still very weak. The doctor said we should be patient and shouldn't rush him. It is so hard, though. I hope so much that life can return to how it once was. Hans has been out in his coma for a month now. He still doesn't say much and has difficulty moving. He sits motionless for long periods of time, his eyes wide open as though lost in thought. I have often had to call his name several times before he reacts. Then he will smile, and when he does, the moment is magic for me, and I couldn't possibly be happier. Wait. 2 days later. I had to talk to him. The burden was too great. I asked Hans about the accident in the cave to find out what he could remember. He could utter only one word, mammoth, and his eyes glowed so strangely when he said it that it frightened me. I go back to school today, and for the first time in my life I am dreading it. I am afraid of leaving Hans alone. Despite Gertrude's kindness and attention, I have the impression that Hans is much less nervous when I'm there. While I was doing my homework yesterday evening, Hans crept up on me so quietly that he made me jump. He took a pencil and a blank sheet of paper, and curiously he started drawing. It is the first time since his accident he has done anything but daydream. Hans scribbles almost obsessively. It's all he will do all day long. Excuse me. I feel it annoys Father. Nobody else understands. But I can see that Hans is trying to draw mammoths. Today is my birthday, and Gertrude has made me an apple pie, my favourite. But Father has not returned home for lunch, and Hans doesn't want to leave his room. The best present I could ever have is to see Hans back on his way to recovery. Snow is falling. It's so beautiful. And on Christmas Day too. The doctor visited to examine Hans. He seems happy that my brother has fully recovered his faculties. It truly is a miracle. I don't understand why he doesn't talk more, though. Why isn't he livelier, like he was before? It is Hans' birthday today. He is 11 years old. I have the strangest of impressions that actually he has lost 5 years rather than gained 1 more. The doctor has just left. I saw him whispering with Father. Their serious expressions worried me awfully. What could they be hiding from me? I am grown up now. At the age of 15... You are not grown up, honey. You can understand everything. At the age of 15, you can understand everything. I am too scared to ask Father what is happening. I've been thinking about it, and it seems to me that Hans' attitude isn't normal. The shock of the fall and his coma must have had more serious effects than we first imagined. Hans, my dear brother, what is happening to you? I have discovered the truth. Hans is stunted, physically and mentally. I eavesdropped on a conversation between the doctor, Father, and Gertrude. Gertrude buried her tear-filled eyes in her apron, and Father muttered the word retard under his breath. How could he say such a thing? It is Easter, and we're on school holidays. That means I can spend all day with Hans and protect him from Father's permanent dark moods. He cannot accept the fact that Hans, his only son, will stay in this state forever. It is truly difficult to accept, but it is not Hans' fault. Mine, maybe, but not Hans. I don't know how to make Father understand. He seems full of hatred for him. It is dreadful. I feel so powerless. 1 year. 1 year has gone by, and it feels like an eternity. The situation shows no signs of improvement, neither in terms of Hans' mental health or Father's attitude towards him. Extraordinary. Father has decided to take Hans to Paris for new tests. He says that only in the French capital will he find truly competent doctors. We must make Hans ready for the great expedition. No news from Father and Hans, but I remain hopeful. I'm sure they will take good care of my little brother. They have returned. Hans rushed into my arms and started crying. It took me a long time to calm him down and get him to sleep. Father is still as taciturn as he was before he left. The French doctors have confirmed the diagnosis. Hans will remain physically and mentally impaired. I am stunned. The summer is coming to a close. It has been less stifling than the last. The sun has put colour in Hans' cheeks. When I look at him, I have difficulty imagining that he will not change. Father still says nothing and increasingly shuts himself in his office at the factory. Gertrude tells me that love and faith triumph over any science. I lack neither, God be praised. Father took Hans to the factory this morning. Hans was so afraid that I accompanied them. Fortunately, Father said nothing. I failed to understand why he insisted on bringing him there. Father left for the factory with Hans once again this morning. I think he wants to persuade Hans that he could be useful for something. It is his way of resisting fate. For a month now, every morning, Hans has gone to work with Father at the factory. I'm not exactly sure what he does there, but he seems to enjoy it. I feel my brother's behaviour has changed considerably. He is much less capricious. I could cry. Hans has made me a present, a small robot mammoth with a trunk that rises and falls. When Father saw it, he nodded his head in satisfaction. Both Gertrude and Father now have their own robot mammoths. Theirs are even more intricate and finely tuned. Little brother is not a retard anymore. He's not. You shouldn't use that word. Hans's mammoths now walk, raise their trunks, and wag their tails. It's incredible. I met the head of the factory workshop, Mr. Grips, this morning. He says that a young lad of 12, Hans is very gifted. It's a shame he only makes elephants. Father and Hans were locked in a long discussion yesterday, or should I say Hans was locked in one of Father's long monologues, as it is inconceivable that Hans should go to school like other children. Father wants to take him on as a worker at the factory. However, Hans will have to stop making his own little devices. Hans' silence, his half-gaping mouth and staring eyes finally sent Father off in a rage. Sorry, my throat. I tried to broach the subject with Hans. I suggested he should obey Father. Learning a craft at the factory is his one chance to do something constructive with his life. He is so gifted and takes so much pleasure in making automatons. He did look like he wasn't listening to me, but I knew he'll think about what I said. It's not that Hans cannot speak, it's rather that he doesn't want to speak. He uses the least possible words for communication, except with me, where he is still very economical with his words. Incredible! Hans was not just satisfied with learning how the assembly line works, instead he has completely redesigned it. Father and Monsieur Gropes are taking a serious look at his plans. Father wanted to talk to me about my future since I passed my exams. He wants to send me to university because he says my intelligence is outstanding. My heart was beating so loud. It is true I do love studying, but I couldn't bear to be away from Hans. What a ghastly summer. I've been permanently torn between my desire to go to university and my refusal to leave my brother. I talked about it with Hans, but he said nothing. That same evening, I found my own little mammoth broken. Hans had another fit of hysterics at dinner again. Father announced that Hans' new assembly line would soon be finished. However, they have removed the automaton parrots that shout orders, as they were deemed superfluous. Hans was livid. He hurled his soup dish to the ground and stormed off to his bedroom. What will happen between the both of them when I'm not here? Despite my scruples, I am finally leaving. Hans has not talked to me for a week. Father would not understand if I told him why I wanted to stay. My heart is so heavy. Christmas. It is so strange to be home. I had never left home for such a long time before. Once we were alone, Hans did not stop talking. Words just leaped from his mouth. How we laughed at his excitement. He presented me with a delightful little ballerina to replace the mammoth, he told me. I was so touched that I started crying. Distance has done nothing to harm the strong bond between us. It is strange to pick up this diary once more. At first my impulse was to tear it up, but I resisted and instead succumbed to my second desire, which was to write for a while. I am alone in my attic once more. I've been home for 2 months now, and after a summer spent living with the intense joy of being reunited with my brother, Hans has returned to the factory. Father has aged so, and Gertrude's arthritis causes her terrible pain. All in all, these last 4 years have been kind to Father and Hans. Their relationship is less tense. They still do not exchange much conversation, but they now have a thing in common, the factory. I'm even beginning to feel a bit jealous. Silly, really. Hans hasn't changed. To help Gertrude, he has designed a totally automated kitchen, and Gertrude can't stop moaning at the wooden puppets. Oh, how I adore them. I went to go and see Father and Hans at work. I hadn't been to the factory for ages. It is strange how much it has changed. I was very curious to see them set about their tasks. I liked Father's new office very much. Hans is a small workshop on the first floor, crammed with odds and ends, unfinished robots and designs, exactly as I imagined it, in fact. The factory is working very well. Orders for toys keep coming in, spurred on by the run-up to the Christmas. When I was at university and I said my name was Vorarlberg, people would ask me if I had any relation to the Valadilene factory. Now I know the effect that Hans' genius has had on the factory's renown. To make myself useful, I started helping Father set his papers in order. The most extraordinary thing of all is that for the first time ever, I have the impression that the three of us form a real family. Hans never ceases to surprise me. Between home and the factory, his behaviour is so different. In his workshop, he is seriously concentrated, a proper young man who keeps his eye on everything going on, constantly on the move and in control. Oof. One has the impression that each single toy is his own infant. At home, he turns back into a child once more and is either moody or a happy-go-lucky buffoon. Christmas. The most wonderful Christmas of my whole life. Hans and I could not stop giggling like children beneath Father's disapproving glare. I know that he was only pretending really. Our hearts are so full of hope. Hans came to see me in my bedroom yesterday evening. I felt terribly awkward, terribly ill at ease. I might have guessed. Hans wants to leave. Leave Valadilene. The house and the factory. He wants to go travelling. He doesn't know where to or how long. That's just like him. I was so shocked that I told him his plans were foolish. He left my room without a word, his head bowed. Damn, you read the whole thing? Yeah, I'm reading the whole thing. I thought that he wanted to leave because of Father. Not at all. It's because of the mammoths. He wants to go tracking mammoths. I thought he'd gotten over his obsession. I know my brother only too well. I wouldn't dream of telling him his quest is useless. It isn't worth it. He will not listen to reason. I was so selfish the other evening I returned to talk to Hans and ask him gently if he is sure of his decision. I already know that what the reply is going to be. Nothing will make him change his mind. Despite my profound sadness and despair, I must help Hans fulfill the destiny he has chosen and announce the news to Father. I fear the worst. The worst was worse than my fears. Father's anger was terrifying. He shut Hans away in his workshop at the factory and has forbidden all visits except from Gertrude, who feeds him. Father has decided that Hans should remain locked up for as long as it takes him to abandon his infantile decision. Gertrude tells me that Hans is very despondent, yet highly resolute. The worry is driving me mad. As soon as Gertrude returns from the factory, I hasten to get news of my little brother. He doesn't say anything. He just fiddles with bits and pieces, she replies every day with a sigh. I have tried desperately to reason with Father, but I know I am just wasting my breath. Hans is 18 years old today, and he is all on his own for his birthday. In secret, Gertrude delivered to me a small robot from Hans. It's a robot of us as children. It works with a small cylinder punched with tiny holes. I quivered with emotion as I turned the key. The message it gave me was simple. He was telling me that he loved me very, very much. Gertrude gave me a different tiny cylinder for today's toy. Hans is truly incredible. He has found a means of communication between us and us alone in total secret. My days are spent eagerly awaiting Hans' messages. He is now resolved to run away. He is preparing his escape like it was a game. Gertrude has returned and she is beside herself. Hans has disappeared. Father has not even deigned to return to the workshop where he locked up his son, nor find out how he managed to escape. Excuse me. Speaking too much. He just gave me a black look as if he knew we were up to something behind his back. It is beginning to dawn on me that Hans is gone. I miss him so much. Lord, please protect my little brother and watch over him for me. With Hans gone, Father now locks himself away night and day at the factory. The house is so gloomy now. This morning I caught Father in a drawing room installing a coffin on the trestle. The sight of it made my blood freeze. What on earth is he up to? My questions me only with stony silence and a permanent black countenance. Behind closed curtains, the drawing room with the coffin surrounded by huge candles has been a veritable funeral chamber. This is ghastly. I have just understood what Father is up to. This morning the priest came to pray before the coffin, and I finally caught on. Father is in mourning for the death of Hans. Father made the priest believe that his son was dead. How could he do such a thing? In the madness occasioned by his grief, my father grows ever more cold and calculating. He contacted his old friend, Dr. Small, who duly drew up a bona fide death certificate without even seeing the body. I dare not imagine what yarn he spun. Hans's funeral will be officially held next Sunday. Father strictly forbade me to attend. This sordid masquerade makes me feel ill, but I cannot denounce the subterfuge, or else I will display my father's mental instability to the world. The shame would kill him, that much is certain. I have to get away, far, far away. No, I will not leave. I have fought long and hard. My life is here next to my father. He needs me too much now. The factory needs me because father is incapable of running it now. Besides, I can only find peace of mind among Hans' robots. And how shall I know when he has sent me new ones if I am not at home to receive them? No, I shall not leave. My destiny is to remain here and keep watch. Okay. Sorry, in a little bit. You had a cupcake for breakfast? Hell yeah. Wait. Ink bottle. Is there anything else up here before I disappear? What diet? What's a diet? We have that, what's that joke? Have the seafood diet and then you just open your mouth with the food in it? Yeah, seafood. Yeah. You know, the most, well, personally, I know my diet is much better than what it ever has been. I'm highly addicted to takeout food and takeaway stuff, but I've been well behaved and not been getting that lately. And I've also been like, my school's been feeding me balanced meals. But so what did we have today? Today was absolutely amazing. I loved it so much. It was like, there was like the veggie section was like, it had like broccoli, edamame, and like cucumbers, and like I wasn't too keen on like, I guess like the sauce it was in, but it still tasted pretty bomb. Then we had some karage, a piece of chicken, fried chicken, love that stuff. Then, wait, front door?
I've got to find another way around.
Oh, the principal, yeah. That was on the bowl. I had my carton of milk. Loved it. And then rice. And then the soup I had today was, it was so good. It was like full of like that umami flavour. Oh. And it had like daikon, carrots, some mushroom I don't know the name of. Oh. Hello. Ooh. Key. Guessing that's for this. Oh, blue punch card. Okay. Purple punch card, okay. Oh, red punch card. Cool, cool, cool. Guessing we can't turn that just yet. The papers are here? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, my lunch today, so good. And like the other day, my kids have been doing like their sports days, so they've been like traveling to other schools to compete. And yesterday there was literally like, normally there's like maybe like 20 teachers in the staff room. We all eat together. Yesterday there was 3 of us. Oh, so there was like so much extra food. So I got to like take home like an extra pack of like ramen noodles. I got like 2 cakes. And I had 2 cartons of milk. And then I overloaded everyone else, the other 2 people with me. I overloaded their plates with the food that we had. And then when one of them saw, she was like, "Oh, there's too much food. We can't eat that." I'm just like, try.
If that's going to work.
Oh, I need to pick one. Do I want... We'll go red first. Oh, yeah, I'm obsessed with the food I get at school. Silent Night. Oh, no, my bad. Skip. Yes, please.
I no longer need these punch cards.
Oh.
I don't need to do that again.
Oh, I didn't get to play the last one. Oh. Sequel? Yeah, that was really cool. I've got to admit. I am really enjoying all like the cutscenes that actually have like the automatons moving and stuff. It looks really cool.
I need a key.
Okay, I need to find a key. I still need to explore on his office, join us at the station, man from the train to find a way to open the vault. Oh, so this is a vault, not a mausoleum. Can we get in here?
I've got to find another way around.
Another way around? You can see the factory in the distance.
That door is locked.
That door is locked. Does this do anything? It's not. Key in the priest area? Okay. Cool. To my successor, Valadilene parish priest, the sanctity of confession is a sacred vow, so these revelations are the result of much soul-searching and reflection. One day in March 1938, Rudolf Hordberg knocked at my door. I was a young priest then and was overawed by the dominant personality of the town's most important figure. I remember it was raining that day, and beneath his dripping hair, Monsieur Vorarlberg's face was the very expression of internal pain itself. Through gritted teeth, his eyes swimming with grief, he announced that his son Hans had just died. He wanted me to come immediately to bless the body. I entered the dark drawing room at the family home. Hans' coffin was set in the middle, sealed shut. Monsieur Vorarlberg explained to me that he wanted no one to see the body of his son. Hans' badly mangled corpse had been discovered at the bottom of a precipice. It was presumed that he had slipped and fallen badly. Despite his 18 years of age, the young Vorarlberg did not have all of his faculties. I believed him. I led the funeral and officiated the mass and burial. We buried Hans Vorarlberg with all the dignity and solemnity befitting such a tragedy. Life, indeed, hangs by a thread, and I would have surely forgotten this episode. Only several years later, after her father's death, Anna Vorarlberg had an accident at the factory and nearly died. Such a close call with death seemed to awaken her a need to confess. What I heard that day would haunt my dreams thereafter. She told me that the body of her younger brother Hans was not at rest in the family tomb for the simple reason that he was still alive. I had blessed and sanctified an empty coffin. I had assisted and sanctioned a masquerade staged by Rudolf Vorarlberg himself to exercise the blind hatred he felt for his son. His son had left, and he felt betrayed. A man who preferred to believe and make others believe his son was dead rather than accept this truth had shamefully deceived me. What kind of priest was I? And what kind of priest would I become? I don't really think that's your fault, sir. Our merciful Father alone would be my judge. It is my duty to inform you that one of your flock is still unaccounted for. I leave this terrible secret in your hands to do with what you will. Leon Bernard, priest. Ooh. Okay, wait. Let me try the other ones. My bad. Okay, so it was just that one. Okay, to the vault. Oh, sorry, my throat is actually quite sore after reading Anna's diary. Maybe I need another milk carton and I'll be set. I'm vaguely obsessed with them at the moment. Like, I haven't had them since I was like 10. And now I'm just like, this stuff's bomb. It's so good. Oh, we're in. We're in, lads. Okay. Oh. Isabel. Rudolph. Jean. Pierre. And this is Anna and Hans. Anna is 1914 to 2002, 12, and Hans 1920 to 1938. Press cuts. And a Valadilene voice cylinder. Okay. I guess back to the factory. Oh, my bad. Back to the factory and we'll play that voice cylinder. Oh, my bad. No, I have to read this way. No? paper. Like, yeah, we need to be at the notary's office.
If that's going to work.
Oh, train ticket. Go to the hospital. Okay, hold on a sec.
Hans, where are you hiding? We've got to go home. We're late. Very late. Anna, over there. What do you mean, over there? Please, Hans, we've got to go. It's a secret. You've got to swear. Okay. I, Anna Vorarlberg, swear to my brother Hans to never ever mention this to anyone.
It's right there. You see?
But it's dark in there.
Don't worry, I took a lantern. From the factory. Girls, honestly.
You won't look so clever when Father notices you've stolen one of his lanterns.
Yeah, you tell him.
Oh, I'm all covered in mud because of you.
Look, Anna. Look.
I've seen paintings like this in a library book. They're like...
You swore, Anna. It's a secret between you and me. Hey, look. There's something else up there.
Oh, come on.
It's like a toy. I have to have it. Give me some light.
But Hans, it's much too high. Do be careful, Hans. Hans, be careful.
For weeks, my brother lay in a coma, hanging between life and death. And then one morning he opened his eyes, but I knew he would never be the same again. We never did return to the cave, and to this day, I have never ever betrayed our secret.
Until just then. Hans and Anna mechanical toy. Okay. But yes, that could, I want one of those, I guess music box. It was really cool how the two fingers acted out the scene. Okay, yeah, cylinders, music box, and map. Okay.
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker. Even if you are my first and only passenger.
Me? Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker. Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
If you say so.
Sorry, Lilbo. No, you need toy in cave. I already have the mammoth toy, you mean? I've got the mammoth toy.
I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar. Ready when you are.
Your ticket, please?
My ticket? What are you talking about?
The rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
Okay. And where do I get hold of a ticket?
Only the ticket vendor may issue tickets. You are in luck. The ticket office must be open now. You should go there immediately.
Okay. No, he disappeared. Look around the train. Yeah, it's on these little pedestals in here, right? Yeah.
If that's going to work...
No, not the mammoth there. The mammoth goes here.
If That's going to work. It looks...
Ah, so we can put them on here. Ah, so this is how we rewatch them. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go to the ticket vendor and then we can get that stamped. Oscar is the ticket vendor.
It's you?
What can I do for you, madam?
But Oscar, it's me, Kate Walker.
Correct. Your name is indeed Kate Walker. What can I do for you, Kate Walker?
A train ticket, please. Why, do you sell anything else?
The only function of this ticket office is to issue tickets. You are requested to accelerate operations. The office closes in exactly 3 minutes. What can I do for you?
A ticket, please.
1 ticket?
Yes.
1 ticket. What is your final destination?
I don't know. It's you who told me I had to get a ticket.
A ticket to... travel, then. There you are. Do not lose it. This office is not entitled to produce duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying documentation.
What's that?
The authorization for the release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
Excuse me. Authorization for access to all or part of the movable and immovable estate constitution part of an inheritance. Volleyball heritage. Description of the object. 1 mechanical propulsion locomotive, including coaches, accessories, and driver. The present document, stamped by the recognized permitting authority, entitles the holder of this document access to the aforementioned property.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived to close this office.
Okay, so this is what we've got to go get stamped. Oh wait, no, this is the inn. What am I doing? Oh, okay, so I probably need this ink bottle.
I don't need to do that again.
Train release permit?
I don't need to do that.
Boom! Oh, I want that so bad for my stamp. Although, if I'd stamped it, my stamp that way, I'd need a new document because it's not facing the right direction. Also, yeah, stamps are so much more fun than signatures. Just a personal preference for me.
Kate, it's me again.
Dan, I was gonna call you.
I was.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
I've just called Marston and Lorma. They told me you weren't expected to return this week.
Oh, yeah.
So when are you coming home?
I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. The situation is kind of tricky, you know. At the beginning of next week, I hope.
Yeah, whenever.
Dan, please. Just hang in there, okay? The stakes are higher than I thought. And you know how much I love this job.
I suppose it's neither here nor anywhere see that the Goldbergs are going to...
It is. I mean, it isn't. I mean, Dan, this really isn't the moment. You know I'm thinking about you. I love you, sweetheart, and I'll give you a call when I have some news. Promise. I've got to go now. I've got kind of a train to catch.
A train? Where are you off to now? This is crazy, Kate.
To tell you the truth, I've no idea. Love you, honey. You know that.
Kate!
Yo, Oski.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Don't think for one...
I also have much...
Here. This is your stupid train release ratification, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
Now my train ticket.
Right. Everything is in order then. The train is finally ready to leave.
I am most terribly embarrassed. Such ignorance on my part is inadmissible. I hope you still have confidence in my abilities, Kate Walker. Please, return to your seat and we can leave.
Finally.
Oh. Yes, can't wait to see the train. In like the next room, why are you not sleeping there? Then I'd probably do the same thing, I'm too busy staring at the window. Oh, the birdie.
Where are we, Oscar?
At the halls of residence of Barockstadt University.
And do we really have to stop here?
The situation is incompatible with the pursuit of our journey.
What are you waiting for, then? Wind them up. Find a way. There must be some sort of train winding thing just laying around in this weirdo station.
I have seen nothing that fits that description, Kate Walker.
I guess we'd better find out, then.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings. I will wait for you inside the train.
Wimp. Oscar, we have a serious problem. How can we carry on our journey if this train doesn't want to budge? What are our options?
Every clock has its key, Kate Walker. Keep looking.
Well, I hope you're right. I'm gonna go see what I can find. Oscar, there's no way you could help me find a way to wind the train back up again?
Also, help us
Rust
like hints.
awaits
Okay.
my every movement if I leave this train, Kate Walker. And what would you do with a rusty engine driver?
Not a lot, I suppose. Oscar, I think that Hans Vorarlberg once stayed in this town after he left Valadilene. Maybe this wasn't a chance stopover after all.
What makes you think
Nothing
that?
is left to chance in a railroad network.
You agree with me, then?
We have no concrete proof to support your hypothesis. The train stopped because the clockwork mechanism is unwound. That is the only concrete evidence we have, Kate Walker.
I was just hoping for a little imagination on your part, Oscar.
No, Kate Walker. I am only an automaton, Kate Walker.
Train!
This train might be a wonder of technology, but the engine's limited autonomy is a liability. You got to admit that.
I am afraid I refuse to entertain this consideration, Kate Walker.
I don't really see how it's bad. I mean, it's got to another station, and you definitely took, like, a day or something to get there. Even, like, your steam or, like, petrol engine
Oscar,
would do that.
see you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate Walker.
Talk to Oscar about the mission. I did, didn't I?
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate.
Oscar, we have a serious problem.
Every clock has its key, Kate.
Well, I hope you're right. Oscar, see you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate.
Oh, I don't need to do that. I'll go this way first. Mammoths! Okay, we'll go this way first and then we'll go back. Good, because it looks like we have to go towards
That thing looks like the winding machine I used in the Valadilene station. I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
Okay, so I can't go up that way. Oh, my nose is itchy. Okay, I guess I can't explore that side until I get the train over there, so I can go between them. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm just exploring. It's all good.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker! Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
There we go.
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
A message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now, sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
Okay. I'll find them. Birdies and a ladder. Oh, they were not yet. Okay.
door's locked. But I've still got to get in there.
Okay, so we've got a door we've got to break into. Hello.
Hello.
You arrived by train, I see.
Yes, I've come from Valadilene.
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
No, I traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, trains would bring kids from all around the world here to study zoology and botany, paleontology, and all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it isn't still great today, then?
Today?
Have you been the station master of Barokstadt for a long time?
I've never had another job. Now, you tell me, are you in charge of this train?
No, I mean, I'm not sure.
So what's your thing here? You come here to do some bookworming over at the university?
Well, sort of. I'm always looking for new information.
Well, you don't seem to know a lot. And about that train, it's gonna get in the way if you leave it there, that's for sure.
In fact, I'm a lawyer and I'm conducting a pretty unusual investigation.
Investigation, huh? Hey, I'm just a station master. I don't know too much about anything.
Well, you never know. Anybody could be significant in this case.
See, nobody actually tells me anything, so my hands are totally clean.
I never implied they weren't.
Miss, forgive me, I gotta stick by the rules. You know, I have to man the station. I don't want to get into trouble with my superiors at the university. You understand?
I feel like I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Hey, anything I can do, miss, you just let me know.
The name Hans Vorarlberg doesn't mean anything to you by chance, does it?
Oh, do you really think I'd remember one little name from the thousands that pass through this station?
I'm sorry to junk up your station like this, but the spring mechanism on my train needs winding.
A spring-operated locomotive? There's a thing.
Yeah, and an impractical thing, too.
Yeah, I always dreamed of taking a train, but now I'm over the hill. And someone has to take care of the birds, after all.
All these birds in a station. It's amazing.
This is no ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of Barokstadt Ornithological Collection. Over the years, this aviary has housed some of the most fantastic species from all over the world. And I am not exactly your typical station master either. This little world is my responsibility, and that is no easy task.
I can well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony. One day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa!
It wasn't a good idea?
A nightmare. You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push the host's eggs out of the nest so that they receive all the mother's attention, right? Accursed cuckoos. Nightmare.
I see what you mean. That's one tricky bird. And there was nothing you could do to stop it?
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we were sitting on a major ornithological catastrophe.
You have an automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on rails in the air. It passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for several years. Impossible to collect the eggs myself.
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months back, and I still have a pain in my spine. Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting. I only have to look up in the air. Whoa.
You poor soul. That must be very hard.
The worst thing is, cuckoo eggs piling up in the nests. Soon the rectors are going to notice. There's trouble in store, big trouble. I'm worried. Yep, worried.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Barokstadt, miss.
Of course. Okay. My maps! Okay, let's go first.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing. This thing's...
Okay. We do not have anything yet. Okay, who's this?
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big, round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I'd like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Ew, I hate
Listen,
this
kid.
guy.
Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
He's disgusting. Oh. Hello. I'll go that way. Door there.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall? Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was Bill Walker, sat this June '68 exams. The impudent fool turned up for the oral assessment in jeans, flouting strict internal regulations which explicitly state the required uniform for the occasion.
Pure incitement. It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional values.
I like Bill Walker.
Tradition, young lady. One must always uphold tradition.
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
But as rectors of this university, and therefore representatives of its highest authority, we could bend the rules a little, if you
No,
like.
thank you.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York, or rather Valadilene more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not really. This is a most peculiar tale.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have an excellent law school, if you should ever change your mind.
She's a lawyer. She's already graduated. Sorry, Lilibro. Iron one, so I know nothing going out. Sorry. No stress. New things together.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you by chance?
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years ago already.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
Gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly put out by the presence of your train in our station, and by its recurrent immobility.
Indeed, the situation is very regrettable. Your huge locomotive is very cumbersome.
A train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
Bird.
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far-away, exotic countries, especially for our university, by the world's most intrepid explorers.
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois? And his peculiar bird?
Absolutely. His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term consequences.
A poison chalice indeed. It must be said, the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, yes, it could have been terribly problematic.
Okay.
Here we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Tea time!
Already? My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
Nah. Oh, sorry. Why can't we leave? There we go. Ooh. This is the library I want in my house. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, she's beautiful. Mushroom Guide. The Illustrated Dictionary of Plants and Mushrooms. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that, forgive me. I was just seeing how many pages I'd have to read. The Angala Cola. The Angala Cola is a mushroom without stem that has a chewy texture. It is a member of the polypod family and grows exclusively on the trunks of certain trees of the Amazonian jungle. While it is edible when young, the Yangala Cola has a woody texture and insipid flavor and offers no great culinary appeal. Native Amazonian tribes Amazonian? However, are very attached to the mushroom. While they are so fond of the fungus, they have taken extensive scientific research to elucidate. Biologists have reached the conclusion that the Yangala Cola contains a special substance that is unique to the mushroom. The substance significantly affects vision and enhances cuteness enormously. Amazonian Indian hunters discovered this effect and started using it centuries ago. The Angala Cola is dried and ground to a powder and consumed before the hunt commences. Its effects is instantaneous, and the penetration of the hunter's vision increases extraordinarily. The hunter is then able to aim and hit targets concealed behind thick undergrowth, even over great distances. Okay. Oh, I'm back at the beginning. Okay, we're going upstairs. Sorry, Liv, I started playing and got busy with studies. Oh, fair enough. Making you feel... Yes, I'm really enjoying this game so far. I'm very happy you suggested it.
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No.
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
Keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
We are rude. How about this dude? I can't talk to him at all. Amazon Memories of an Expedition. The red... also it is Amazon. Amazon cuckoo. The subspecies of a common Gluus carnos is endemic in the Amazon forest and is one of the region's most brightly coloured species. The male's plumage is a bright vermilion, while the female's is a little more russet and neutral. Habitat and food. The red cuckoo inhabits the most isolated and denser areas of the Amazon forest. It is reliant on the thick upper foliage of the rainforest to live its lonely existence. The explorer may nevertheless have an excellent view of the bird when the animal ventures to lower branches in search of the forest's Sauvignon grapes. The wild vines provide the bird with the majority of its food. The cuckoo is particularly partial to its juicy fruit. The red cuckoo may sometimes gorge itself on this fruit to the point of drunkenness, hell yeah, rendering it an easy prey for any jungle predator. Eat and be eaten, such is the implicable law of nature. Reproduction. Like other species of cuckoo, the red Amazon cuckoo delegates the task of raising its young to other birds. This parasitic behavior enables the species to reproduce prolifically and with minimum effort. The female cuckoo scouts its territory on the lookout for nests under construction. She chooses the moment when its owners are absent to lay her eggs, generally in the afternoon. The host, meanwhile, will lay mainly in the morning. After laying an egg in her selected nest, the female will remove one of the host eggs and destroy it or eat it later. The cuckoo's egg generally hatches before the eggs as its adopted brothers and sisters. The cuckoo chick will instinctively edge the other eggs from the nest. The young cuckoo grows fast. Sometimes its foster parents will perch on the back of the hungry chick to feed it. Even if the cuckoo's egg is very different to the smaller host eggs, it nevertheless mimics the host egg in certain ways, not perfectly, but just enough to be accepted by most species. The future. The red cuckoo's love of the grape could sadly prove fatal for the species in the medium term. European settlers who have tried to cultivate the grape on the Amazonian alluvial plains have decimated the Amazon red cuckoo population. The grape producers, to protect their harvest from what they would call inveterate looting, have declared all-out war on the bird. It is to be feared that the cuckoo will be on the losing side. The red cuckoo reproduces relatively well in captivity and is one of the jewels in the crown of the Baruch University ornithological collection. However, scientists at the university have their own reservations about the species and its prosperity to become particularly invasive whenever conditions are favourable to it, to the detriment of other rarer species. Heads of the Baruch Aviary have therefore undertaken a policy of birth control to attempt to balance out nature's imperfections in the artificial environment. The forest Sauvignon grape. Today it is very rare to find the forest Sauvignon grape in the wild. The species has been decimated by the terrible equatorial phyllox epidemic. However, in Europe, successful cultivation of the plant is the pride of Baruch University botany collection and has largely contributed to the survival of the species around the world. Ooh. Amazon book. Okay. Oh, a person. Oh, and the store.
Excuse me. Sir? Please, just a moment.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir, but...
This young Mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. Fantastic, wouldn't you say, miss?
Hell yeah.
Yes. Probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, you don't know, I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
To tell you the truth, I don't know very much about mammoths, and I'm not here as a student. In fact, I'm a lawyer.
It's all right. Nobody is perfect. All the same, the study of the Pleistocene period is fascinating.
I'm sure it is, but I'm sorry to say my current mission is totally monopolizing my time. Another time, maybe.
Ah, that's what they all say. But anyway, let me present myself. I'm Cornelius Ponce, Emeritus Professor and Lecturer at the University of Barrochstadt. I'm proud to say that I'm head of the Department of Paleozoology at our university.
Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you. It wasn't really my intention to stop off here, but I'll confess, this university is really very impressive.
Ah, indeed. There's such a tradition of learning here. So much knowledge, a real depth of culture, intelligence, and gray matter. I myself did my studies here and never left.
Actually, I'm here because I've been summoned by the rectors of the university.
Oh, I see. You must have made a mistake on your enrollment form.
Oh, no. I haven't come here to study. I have an important matter of inheritance to attend to. I have to find the heir.
And you hope you will find him here?
I'm not altogether sure. But you see, my train broke down coming into Barrackstadt station.
In that case, my dear, you must come to one of my lectures. Here's a question for you. Do you know what the Proboscidean order is?
The Probo-whatian?
You see? There are gaps in your knowledge that need refreshing.
Why does that ring a bell for me? About Hans first.
To tell you the truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory. At last word, he was living in Syberia. So, as soon as my train is ready, I'll be continuing my journey eastwards.
Syberia. Syberia. But what was it you said again?
Said what?
You mentioned a name. The person you are looking for.
Vorarlberg. Hans Vorarlberg. Do you know him?
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know, and we bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans. At the time, we were both students. Well, sort of. Put it this way. Hans had special permission to attend paleontology lectures. You see, he didn't really have the necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the university.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like the one I'm looking for.
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much, never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university. The few times we really did talk, it was about his strange interest for mammoths and a doll. Some sort of doll that obsessed him.
A doll, you say?
Yes. He kept talking about it. One day he described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a mout. It appears he found it in a cave not far from his home. The event all sounds very dramatic. His account was slightly confused, but it awoke a great interest in me.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge, there was only one tribe who made figurines featuring a mout, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Syberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends. How such a doll made the journey from the frozen Siberian north to a cave in the French Alps is a mystery to me. Even today, it is beyond my comprehension.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem to have all his mental facilities intact.
No, that's impossible. Hans couldn't invent a story like that. The doll is a sacred part of the Syberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Syberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
Okay. I might just finish my
Arriving in
conversation.
Barrackstadt is an amazing experience. I've never seen such a station.
You came by train?
Yes, in a kind of clockwork train with a spring mechanism that winds down regularly.
You mean you drive a train? Young ladies of today never cease to amaze me.
We can do
Oh, no,
whatever
I'm not the engineer. The train's engineer is actually an automaton. I am sorry, all this probably sounds very strange.
A clockwork train, driven by an automaton. I once knew a man long ago who could have invented such a train. It was he who designed the bandstand in the main square. To think that he was even capable of creating such a gadget. He was astounding, a true genius. But oddly, at the same time, he was also almost a child. It was as if his mental and physical evolution had definitively halted at the age of 10. Can you believe that?
Yes. I think I can believe that. At least I'm beginning to.
Good.
My train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd. A lot of bird species seem to seek harbor there.
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving from all around the world. It seems that there are still rare species breeding there and flourishing.
Are there? Can you give me an example?
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's see now, the Amazon cuckoo, that's right. But, oh, I'm so foolish, I can't remember what was so special about it. Just that its behavior is very peculiar.
The Amazon? Where's the Amazon? What is the Amazon?
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a lifetime. Specialization is the key to real knowledge. Why don't you pay a visit to our library?
Thank you very much.
Yangala-cola.
I read in the library in a book on the Amazon that there's a mushroom called the Yangala-cola. I'd like to try and find some if you have any in your collections. It just might come in handy.
Yangala-cola? Ah, but of course, a marvelous idea. Yes, yes, indeed. I expect I have some of that somewhere in my laboratory. I remember pulverizing it myself. Now, where did I put that container?
Do you mind if I have a look around? I'll be careful.
Oh, no, not at all. I wish you luck in trying to find something in the midst of this scholar's jumble, but please, go ahead.
If I were to say Forest Sauvignon to you, what would you say?
Oh, let's see. Sauvignon. Sauvignon? I would say it's some kind of tropical shrub, don't you think?
We are talking about the same plant, then. It is a very rare shrub with small, juicy fruits. I found a book about the Amazon, and it says that there are even Sauvignon plants growing right here in Barrackstadt. You wouldn't know where, would you?
Amazon Sauvignon plants here? No. No, I don't think there are any. Highly implausible. But, you should ask the station master. He is keeper of the greenhouse at our university, so he could tell you more than me.
Oh, thanks very much. I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Okay, well, that's gonna be all for tonight. I think it was very evident that my tiredness is kicking in. But oh my god, this game is actually quite cool. I'm heavily invested in its lore so far. And I want to find my Hans mate. I want to see what more automatons we can get throughout this game. But yeah, so that is it for tonight. I will be back tomorrow same time. 10 PM JST, 9 AM EST. And yeah. Oh, I'll be back tomorrow. Bye bye. Lilybo, happy birthday again. I hope the rest of your day is amazing and you have a wonderful day. Oh, bye bye. You're leaving? Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a bit tired. But yeah. Bye bye. Bye friend. Bye.